right, everyone, you're welcome to another episode of Honest Mind Podcast. We're here again with another banger.
Yes.
So we don't arrive, we don't come. First of all, Happy New Year to our followers out there, and Happy New Year to every supporter out there. Happy New Year to everyone, even friends and family. Happy New Year, guys. Welcome to
Thank
the
you,
new
thank
year.
you.
Thanks, thank you.
2024.
Here we are.
Yeah.
We don't wait for this year. Now we already enter.
We go hard.
So tell me. So okay, let us start by introducing ourselves.
Hello guys, it's your boy Raul and we are back with another banger as my guy Skinny said. And,
Banga.
and I really hope
Banga
you
soup.
spend this new year, with your family and anyone you really enjoy. And yeah, I'll just pass it to my guy Daniel there.
It's like you already introduced me. It's okay. Hello guys, Happy New Year. It's your boy Daniel. Here we are again for the sweet, honest mind podcast.
Here we speak honestly
Yeah, so
with on our mind.
here we are.
With your mind, Daniel. With your mind.
So hope you enjoyed your New Year celebrations very well. Okay, pass it over to my brother next to me.
Hello, greetings from the Honest Mind podcast family. Season greetings to you all. We are back again, our first segment of the year. I guess, yeah, these are our first segments of the year.
Yes. So for 2024.
We wish you good tidings throughout the year, and we hope you enjoy our show. Thank you.
All right, guys, you've heard from these handsome and beautiful guys. All right. The last time I was not on the show, and yeah, you guys talked about family. You know, I at some point, I know I just want to take us back a little bit because the last time I was not on, so at some point I felt like there were some key words that was not spoken, like what is family and who you can be seen as family, or who can you say, okay, this person indeed is my family. So I want us to just talk small thing about, like, okay, how can you pinpoint, because you guys said family is not related by blood, right? That's what you guys agreed on. So I want us to pinpoint to say, okay, how can you say, okay, this my friend or that my friend, I consider him family? Is it based on things that has been done, or how?
For myself, I think it's based on everything that me and that friend we have been through. Bad times, good times, everything is related. And then there's a point whereby for myself I will feel like, and I really consider that friend as a brother, as a family.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, for me, everything is depending on the all we have been through.
Oh, so like due to the journey you guys go
Yeah.
through together. That's
Yeah.
okay. So what about the other people?
Yeah, actually, family is not like it's not like a must should be related just by blood. Because even friends, people you meet by just like through when you pass by someone, and what they do into your life, or like what they touch into your life,
Okay.
you can consider that person.
What thing did they touch?
It must not supposed to be like physically. It's like some of them like spiritually.
Daniel, you say that they touch something. Tell us, please.
Yeah, it's not like about. I'm not saying what you're meaning.
This is honest mind.
Yeah, that's I'm being honest.
See,
Even
don't try to wave it back at me. You say something they touch. What are they touching? I don't know.
yeah,
Guys, even me, I'm curious.
but I hope you guys you understand what's important.
Me, I don't
They don't
understand
they
anything.
understand.
They
Make
do
them
understand.
understand.
I think they do understand.
If my guys say based on what they touched, okay, keep touching. Anybody that is touching this man, please keep touching, because you are his family or you are our family. I don't know.
So
Yes.
back again. Yeah.
Back to the touches.
So it's just what someone impacts into your life. Like if you have like a friend who has been there for long with you, and he understands what you like, your being and how you live your life together with him, the person. He can see you as a person like, oh, this is my brother, but it's like close brother. Because most of us we call ourselves brothers, but they don't know what this meaning of like real brothers. So someone who touches you into the heart, and then you feel like, oh my God, this person like really touches my heart. I feel like he's one of my family member, cause like if you're been abroad and then you have no family member among you, and then you find friends who are always like next to you, trying to help you in everything you like to do. That's what you call like family, because he's always there with you. He's always to support you in your bad times and your good times. He's always happy there to be with you. So that's what I mean like family.
Oh, so for you, that's your own definition of called family. So what about you, the senior man?
Family, for me, when I say family, that word is quite an expensive word to me. Yeah.
You're not just a staff anybody to say, you're my family.
Yeah, it's not just, we just tend to use my family. But from my understanding, I feel like family, when you consider, when you say, this is my family, like you also said earlier, it might not be blood related. So I feel like when you consider someone family, there must be a bond, a binding bond, which, like, a bond
So
must be there. That
what is that binding bond? Because you could say a bond. I just feel like there should be clarity, because that's why sometimes you might consider someone as family, but that person doesn't consider you as family. You understand? So that's why I want to know, like, okay, how can you staff this person to say, now we'll be family, we are family? How?
So when I mean
Can they say through to some touches?
so when I mean there's a bond binding both of you, we all know what a bond is. A bond that intimacy which cannot be broken, and it comes with loyalty, that undeniable loyalty. We know that even though when you're not there, the person got your back. You say that the word loyalty is very expensive. So when someone is loyal and committed to you, in any form, I can consider that person loyalty, because the real loyalty is when or where it cannot be broken, no matter the situation. Because another thing, when you consider someone family, depends on both of you or the group of people, you all might have been through some certain stages in life all together. So you all definitely have a proper understanding. This is what we went through.
Yes.
This is how we grew up, or this is how we did this thing together. So everyone have that consciousness of this is it. So we all know that we are working this way. Everybody know. You get, so that's
I
what
feel you.
Yeah.
Hey, family. You know, I feel like I enjoy Daniel more because Daniel said due to some touches. You know, the area.
Okay.
Daniel, tell us this area. Which area they touch? Who touched you when you start family? Who touched you? Who touched you? Or who did you touch?
Actually, so many people touched.
Hey, Daniel. Hi. This
I feel like
man.
we should leave this case there.
No, we cannot leave this case. This case is too. It's too case. So, like I said, due to some touches. Yeah, I kind of agree to what our senior man said. He said, "Is based on loyalty." You know, because I feel like family should not be just, defined like by blood. It's just based on loyalty. You know, who you are loyal to and who is loyal to you. You know, because when we talk about loyalty, it should go both ways.
Yeah.
It's not one side to say, hey, you have to be loyal to me. Then no. It has to go. There are ways people can be loyal to you. You know, so I know we have a very big discussion today, but I just want us to just go back and just talk about, because that topic is sweet me, but I was not on. So that's why I was like, okay, what can somebody do, or what role can somebody play for me to say, okay, this person is family, and even for you to call somebody brother, it's not easy also. To say this person is my brother, it's not easy also. So I think so. How can, okay, now we have come into family to conclude that, okay, it's based on where they touch you, right? Based on where they touch you, and based on how the person go through the battles and loyalty and stuff like that. So how can that be done? Okay, when you make someone your family, do you like give them the news to say, my guy, with my family, how would they know? How would you treat that person now that is called family? How would you treat them?
For me, it will just happen. you don't have to plan it. It will just happen, and you guys will.
So
feel
you don't give them special gift, you don't give them nothing, because then that person that is touching you, I know you already give gift to, but
Yeah,
I'm
like,
coming
like
to you.
welcome to the family.
Yes, now I think they deserve something. You know, in one way or the other, if you call them family, they should be gift. You know, and I think gift is one thing that maybe families or brothers or sisters tend to not give themselves, to say I appreciate you, because I think when it comes to if you appreciate your family, right, you give them gift. So what do you think about in the area of gift? Do you think is important or no for family? More give this is my guy, this is my guy, my gay and gift, you know, to just show appreciation or something.
To be honest, this idea of giving appreciation to your guy or someone is nice, but to be honest, for myself, like, I will start considering you as a family. As I said, like, it will just happen.
Yeah.
I don't plan.
How can it just happen?
It's just to the journey we are going through. That's how it happens.
So that
Like,
means
I
you
would feel like-
don't select people who go through journeys with you.
that's what I do select people.
So
like
how does it? I want to know. Then they say it's
How
through the
can
touches. How does it happen to you? Like, is it through touches also? Or
For
how?
me, no, for me, I think I will go with what Winchester say based on the loyalty. One thing, yeah,
Loyalty.
I think your loyalty is the key on considering someone as a family. Yeah, that's what I will take.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you give gift to the people you call family, or what?
Wait, I didn't finish. About the gift, I want to talk about the gift. Yeah, honestly, definitely, I give them some appreciation, but to be honest, mostly only when there is a celebration or maybe their birthday or something like this. Not like normally,
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you now. So what about the others now, Daniel? I like to hear from Daniel today, because Daniel is really giving us something.
It's not
Just
about
give us some final touches.
it's not about final touches only. It's like considering someone like that family, like you need to appreciate. Giving gifts, it's important, but it's also something important, but it's not that much important that what you do for them at the same time. And what adding on to minister here, the one to senior man.
Minister, since they miss you now,
So
The
loyal,
minister is touching you.
right? I beg go.
loyalty and trust, those are the main two things you can like add on like into someone that you call family. Loyalty and trust. That person will have loyalty to you, and then until also you have to have like trust, and that person must trust you also back.
Okay.
Okay, wait. I have a small question. When it comes for family, what do you guys prefer? Let's say if you have to choose one, loyalty or trust, to consider someone as a family.
All are dedicated.
Let's say if you have to choose one.
I think for me, I'll choose loyalty. I will leave, because for me, I think people make mistakes, or
Yeah,
for me, I normally I know the trust person. For me personally, if you tell me anything,
No
I
go
just
trust.
believe. I don't trust you. You understand? Because I don't know what will happen. You know.
No, it's like actually most of the cases people don't trust people like fully. Like there's some cases you
Guy,
trust.
me, I'm
No.
only God. I trust only in God. I beg.
There's some cases you
Even
trust
though I
someone.
call you family, my guy, I still don't trust you.
There's some cases you
I
trust
just
someone.
believe whatever thing you tell me. I'll just say, okay, yeah.
Make you
Even
go
though
on.
it's a lie, no. For me, that's me. I don't put trust in anything. Mine is that anything you tell me, even though you're my guy, 'cause I already put you in the classification of guy. Yeah? Even though I don't trust.
You don't trust.
I
So now
believe.
if I come and tell you like trust in God, you not trust.
My guy, I say I only trust
You said
in
you,
God.
you said
know
you only
that
believe.
part?
You said you only believe.
I say the only person I trust in this life na God. Any human being I beg, I believe anything you tell me, okay, yes, done. I don't dey trust you. You want go trust Adam, or you want go trust Eve? I beg go, me I don't dey trust, so I believe anything you tell me, done. So loyalty, I think loyalty is one is one is one. But I think both of them kind of work together. So
They work together, yeah.
You cannot take one and leave one. You cannot take one and leave one.
Okay.
They work together because if the boat is not there, but for me, if I don't have trust for you, it's okay. I can just believe what you say. But as long as I'm loyal to you, you're loyal to me, it's okay. We can work. We can manage that one. I'm a manager. We can manage. We can work with that small one first. We'll stick to that one. All right. Anything else you guys want to add concerning this family and the people you staff to say this guy, my family,
People they touch you.
and the people who they touch you?
In terms of when it comes to that, in terms of the gifts giving, which you
Yeah.
mentioned earlier, I would say it's very important.
Right.
Raul and Daniel said it's important, but for me, I feel like there's no but for my own aspect. It's very important. When you consider someone important, we get to a stage in life whereby when you are being connected to someone, you have to, in one way or the other, we have to express ourselves.
By
Not just by
giving.
those appreciation. Yeah,
Yeah, by
the person that is saying thank you, it's fine, but we get to a stage certainly where those gifts is very, very necessary and is important, is vital. Yes, it's a kind of a form of expressing of ourselves. And some people take it like family as a title. Not just say, okay, it's my family. Those are not bonded. But when you get to know that someone is your family, from my own perspective, I would say, when you and the person, you are working on the same course, like both of you are working on the same path in life, then you feel like get to understand that, okay, this person, we are connected, like our visions, our ideas, what we do are connected, and we build ourselves up. Like it just comes naturally when you work with such people. You get to understand that, okay, this person, okay, we have got to a stage whereby I consider this person as a family, because he or she knows in and out of you. Yeah, so you just naturally, your instinct just tell you that this person here, I consider this person as a family.
I think say this family case will not finish it. So
It's too big.
because there's like, for me now, there's like more things now coming into my head to say. Do you think, like, when you say this person is my family, do they necessarily have to know your inner heart?
No, not necessarily. They don't have to know your in and out.
Because it's just what you said. Because you're like, oh, they need to know. So I'm like, is it? I don't. For me, I just feel like it's
I don't mean,
not.
what I rephrased my comment was that if both of you are working on the same course, the person knows you very well. Someone knows you, but doesn't know that. We are humans, right?
Yeah.
With a situation where there are some things we keep to ourselves.
True. I agree.
There are some things we keep to ourselves. Then where that family tends to play itself is that if we are family, I get to know you more enough. There are some stage where we get that even though you don't tell me to see that, I know that something is going wrong, something is going right, of which it is your own duty to say, okay, this I can tell, this I can't tell.
Yeah, true.
You get, we can't just allow be it anybody into our deeper self, because we have our safer place to keep, to protect. Yeah. So when you say someone a family, they don't really have to know everything about you,
I think so.
except for your spouse. Both of you are binded. Yeah, like married couple, definitely I would say your wife can know in and out of you, which so
True.
This is a sign that some people are getting married. when one man don't switch go married couple, okay.
Don't
It's
go
a-
there.
it's a sign.
Just leave it there. Leave
It's
it
a
there.
sign say somebody is getting married. Maybe it's not us. Maybe it's somebody in this.
Yeah.
Somebody that is watching us. We don't know yet. Maybe it's you over there. It's you. All right. So let's dive in. Thank you guys for clarifying the last topic about family.
You're
For
welcome.
me, it was a very
You're welcome.
beautiful
I appreciate
topic.
that.
Yeah. And now let's move on to the theme for this month. New Year resolution.
Hey.
I think this one thing every one of us normally like normally have in our thoughts even before the year comes. So like, okay, in that new year, I will not do this, I will not do that. I will not do this, I will not do that. I know we are just starting the year, oh, but do you think some persons now are abiding to that? Do you think some persons that you know are abiding to it?
Don't forget, it has already started. Not you're starting. It has already started.
Hey, it has already started. Like, we're still fresh now. No be the 4, I mean the 3.
Yeah, before.
It has already started.
It's still fresh, so we don't know yet, you know. So let's do a reflect. You know, we have come into this new year. You know, I want us to just, you know, talk one or two significant achievements, you know, from the past year, and how have we learned from those experiences. Yeah.
For me, when we talk about this New Year resolution, that's a very good topic, of which I think almost every day of our life we get to have our monthly resolution. We have our yearly resolution. Then take it back to previous year, which I would say it's a very significant year for me personally. I would say, though we all we learned a lot of things, we achieved a lot of things, but I would say what really got me far and what really kept me going, it's learning the art of discipline. But it's a very, very at first it's very difficult to hold on to that word discipline. So I said mastering the art of discipline this past year really helped me a lot.
Yeah. So for you, it was discipline.
Sorry.
Oh, go on. I was seeing you were just thinking, like you're trying to really reflect, like, okay,
Bust out his words.
No.
some
Like,
touches.
for me, there is a lot of things. Definitely, a lot of things happened last year. But one thing that I'm really thankful for last year, like I really learned. I think I improved in that area. Is I grow spiritually last year,
Wow,
and it's
wow.
something that I really enjoy and I really like. Yeah, that's one of the things that I improved last year. And this
Mr.
year we get
Daniel.
better.
Oh, this year will be better, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
definitely.
get better.
So, Mr. Daniel, let us reflect on, our
Last year.
last year.
Yeah, last year, like Raul said, there's been a lot of things to do with last year. And one of the things that we have just kept me on going and up and down is being faithful to God. And actually being spiritually like closely to God was just like, wow. It's just like a miracle just happened to your life. But actually I enjoyed last year so much because there was a lot.
We went back home.
Not only going back home.
This guy still remember the food.
No. It's not about only the going back home and everything. Like we're trying to talk about from the beginning of the year, not just only the time when you just went back.
Yeah,
They
true.
want to start from January
No,
until December.
from January to December, because we also call it the year.
Yeah.
But actually, it was wonderful being like that year. Is just like grateful. I thank God for that year. And now here we are for the new year. We hope to see how it goes, but I'm ready for it. This 2024. Here we go.
So now at least we have learned something from the last year, right? So we said it's discipline. We said improvement of spiritual life. We said being close to God, right? So what made you want to, or why did you decide to say, okay, in that year, what made you decide to say, okay, I want to discipline myself? And what made you decide to say, in this time in my life, I want to grow myself spiritually? Or what made you decide to say, in this time of this year, I want to be closer to God? What motivated you? What put that spark in you to say, I want to do this?
Yeah, thank you for that question. Sometimes in our life, before we get to learn something, things must happen to us. You get. So I would say for me that events, situations got me to understand
At
that.
least give us one. At least give us one scenario that happened to make you said, okay, you know what? From this day
One testimony.
forward, I'm going.
No, you won't say,
From this day, I am going to discipline myself. Yeah, because we are trying to reflect, right? Because I think that whatever thing that we did last year, whatever obstacle that we go through this last year, you know, we never can tell. Maybe somebody is trying to go through the same way or trying to overcome that situation. So that's why we just give a little bit, just small, now honest mind. We just give small thing to say, okay, this is why I said, you know, I'm going to discipline myself. Or this is what happened to me, to say, okay, I'm going to discipline myself. And then you made it happen, you know. Because maybe the agenda now for this new year, it might not be discipline. You understand? It might be different agenda. You understand? So why? What gave you that intention to say, I'm going to discipline myself?
Okay. Definitely, there are various events, but I think I will go with the list that I will be able to be able to communicate or pass out to the audience. You know, in this situation whereby you when your friends or people around you tag you, you are too good to be true. Yeah, like everything you are doing, you are like the good you are doing seems like appears so unreal, but you are doing good.
That's you too go good though.
You understand? Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes, you too good.
There's some people who say they'll start to wonder, is this your good?
You understand? And you know we find ourselves in this generation whereby if you do good for a person, definitely they'll say this good you are doing. I don't think maybe something is after this good. You understand? So you get to a point whereby people will get asking you, you are too good, you are too good. Then a fallout happened between me and some of my friends. So it was like, then you get to hear their comments. Maybe from the business side, you understand?
So that means you don't change
that. Not knowing, like this guy doesn't know, you don't know your value, you understand? Like you are supposed to do something, maybe you're supposed to get something, you understand? They say, okay, you don't know your value, kind of thing. So all those kind of events or drama will made me like realize, okay, if I was like disciplined enough, even before such person or such people wouldn't, first of all, before they approach me, they will come in a way whereby that regard or that respect will be there. But be open, and that where there's no discipline, be fun, like you going everywhere. You are here today, you are here everywhere you are being found. So those events really happened, and it shook me. It really touched me to the extent whereby something needs to be done. So that's why I at first I struggled with it, because it's very hard. You like cutting off some things. It's very hard. So I had to struggle with it. By the tail end, when I got to that point and mastered it, it really helped me. Yeah.
Nice one.
Wow. You guys have heard it.
He has been touched.
That is it, he has been touched. Yeah, maybe he was touched somewhere.
Yeah.
He might not like that touches. He say, my guy, I might discipline myself. It was everywhere.
Definitely, we need to discipline ourselves. Like know your words. Know your words in wherever you find yourself. Just know your words. Know how to place yourself.
Yeah. Not just they do anyhow.
Yeah.
Not just they be everywhere anyhow. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So, this man said
Yeah, he got more spiritual. Right?
he experienced spiritual growth. So now tell us, what made you seek for that? I know there's a lot of things that happen in the whole year, but why?
Like, I remember when I was definitely before coming to Malaysia, I used to go to church every Sunday, honestly, every Sunday. And then I don't know how they call this in English, but I was,
Speak
I
out
was
for
living-
Spanish.
I was
Anybody
living-
that
Yeah.
watch this video,
I was-
You will comment in the section.
translate it for us, please. Help
I was
us.
living- I mean, the way I think you will just understand this one. I was, one of these persons that was helping at the church, like, with the, how do you call it, with the pastors.
Being
there
like
in church.
altar boys, all those mass servers. Yeah.
I remember like I was one of them like for how many? I think like 2 or 3 years, and then I came out, but I was still going to church. And then when I came to Malaysia, I think I was just I wasn't into it because of mostly because I was the things I was hearing around. Like for the first thing that the church was far from here, and
It's a Muslim
they don't
country.
understand. They don't. It's a Muslim country. Christians here, blah blah. A lot of things. But then I was like, okay, let me just be at home. But definitely back in the days, I was also like praying sometimes, not every time praying and everything. But for last year, what really makes my spiritual life grows is, I think after I know like we have known each other for long, and then but last year was when like we started like being together again, like more frequently, and then you guys like it really introduced me to this church, spiritual life. Like that's one thing that for me I always have like in this house. I really my spiritual life really grows by coming to this house, and thanks to you guys.
Woo!
But that's what
Wow,
really,
wow,
Let's
wow.
give a round of
That's
applause.
amazing.
yeah, that's one thing that it will always be with me, and I will always take wherever we go. And yeah, it was definitely the
Even when you go to Equator.
Start another life.
All right, Mr. Touches. Who touched you in the year 2023 that made you say, no, I don't want these touches? all right, okay. Let's be serious now. All right. So,
Yeah, actually,
tell us.
last year, what made me like say that I was being drawn close to God, because a lot had been happening in past years, especially like when Corona started. Because before I used to like be going to church at some church at called C3. Used to like continue there, but when Corona happened, because everything people know how what happened those days. Just being home, pray from home, just like that. And then reaching some moment where like things were getting tougher and tougher, and then church was being very far, and then traveling from there with some people from here, but actually some of them they already went back. So it was like going there alone by yourself. It was like you find it very hard because you used to go like as a group, which makes it so easier. And then they had to like arrange something, then be like, okay, let's try to send for you people here to come and like be this side of Nila, because most of you come from here and go in that side. And then suddenly everything just stopped. Then I kept on wondering. I was like, okay, now this thing has stopped. What can I do? I kept on praying, God, just draw me closer to you all the time. Reaching a moment that last year, luckily, we managed to like get people who are like church and all these things. So after that, when I got to me here, the message like, guys, we're having church this side, come in to pray, get together. Or like my brother Skinny sent me that message. Guys, I really like, let me clap for him. I don't know what you can say, but I felt that I was okay, let me go and see. Maybe it's the God sent answers. As long as like from that moment I saw the message from him, I was like, okay, let me do whatever I can do to be closer to God. That's when we started day by day, and I was like, okay, I'm getting there and there. Like getting to understand things now, getting back to where I was now, getting back to real shape. Yeah, that's why it made me like feel comfortable. I was like, okay, that's what made me like for that year. I really appreciate it.
All right, guys.
Nice one. So you're the one that touched him.
No, it's not me. Oh. I did not
Oh,
touch
you have
this
seen who
one.
touched me, it's him.
He just confessed. Oh.
Okay.
We are getting there.
This man. No, it was not me. It was not me. He said, "I God."
But he
now.
just confessed.
He said, "I God touch him, not me." He said, "I God touch him, not me."
Daniel, who touched you?
Oh no! You guys did. You guys.
Okay, what about you?
Yeah, for me, I think one thing I would say I found out that thing very, very late in my life. Because I found it like I think 3 years ago or 2 years ago. I found that thing very late. The peace. You know
Peace of
how
mind,
you
right?
yeah, how you tend to trouble yourself for things that sometimes you feel like that it's going to happen. That okay, this thing is going to work out for me, right? But I was not. One thing is to say it. One thing is for you to speak it to yourself. Why one thing now is for you to act it. You can say it all the way you want, but if you don't act according to what you have been saying, my guy, I found out that it was not going to happen. Because that thing I've been saying, oh, I want to have peace of mind. I'm not even exercising it. I'm not putting myself in that calm spot to say, okay, let me relax, let me calm down. So the moment I started applying it, and like that's why I say I discovered it like 2-3 years ago. But then, it's so wonderful that all those time it has been like when some situation happen and then your mind just get troubles. Just be trouble like why this one, that one. Forgetting that okay, you said that okay, you want to practice this thing, but now you're not acting that way. So I think for me that was the biggest to finish a year with. To say the whole year was this English they use superb.
Superb.
I don't know if I'm saying it right or wrong, but now superb. Yeah, it was superb to just like being in that, even the ups and downs, the roller coaster ride, but tend to remain in peace to know that it's going to work out. These things now, small challenge, and another thing I learned from the last year is this word, small challenge. When something happens, I'll be like, small challenge, not small challenge. Even though big situation where people will be like, how can you say something like this? My guy, forget time. That's small challenge.
Move forward.
You understand? So I think that word actually helped me. It supports me to say, whatever situation that come, I just say, a small challenge. That only that talk alone, bam, the mind don't transform, go positive side. Yeah, I think for me that was the one thing that shaped me all through the year 2023, and now we are in 2024, and there is more to come.
Definitely.
There's more to come. So now let's we're not going to really say too much because we have just started this year.
Yeah.
So now, as we said, every day in life we are growing. We are growing in life. So, what is one area you think that you should grow more? There's a lot of areas which we could pinpoint. There's a lot of areas we want to grow, but what area would you say that okay, in this area in 2024, in this area, I want to work on this thing?
For me, I would say discipline. Yeah, I mean.
So for the whole year, you learn discipline.
No, it's something that I want to improve.
Yeah.
Definitely, like last year, I was disciplined, but this year I want to be even more. Because last year, sometimes I will, I will not follow what
Go
I said
outside
to
the
myself.
box.
Yeah, I will go outside and then come inside again. But this year, I want to stick inside the box.
Yeah, we
just
understand.
following what I said. Yeah, that's one way I want to
So
go.
last year was zigzag. Just zigzagging.
You did move up and down. So senior man, what about you? What is one thing that you feel like okay, we just start the year. That's why I say we have
Yeah.
New Year resolution and stuff like that. So we don't try to.
You know, when it comes, like you said, when it comes to making about resolution, as a man, you have to make like a lot of resolution because we every day we think new ideas pop up. But one thing I will actually want to like be specific about this new season is the art of being intentional. Like intentional, anything I'm doing, no matter what happens, that thing I'm seeing the end of that thing. There is no way I'm going to divert at any given time. So I want to master that art of being intentional in everything I do this season. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mr. Tashis.
Daniel, more touches this year.
This year is it's not basically like 4 touches.
You're experienced all the touches in 2023. So now this year, no more touches.
This year is all about understanding. It's understanding. We must understand things that we're doing.
Yeah.
Because you don't do something that you don't understand what you're doing even. You just find yourself at the end. What you did, you actually didn't understood what you did before. So basically this year is all about understanding and hard work.
Big Daniel.
Understanding and hard work. Another year.
No more touches, so
No
don't
more
try it.
touches.
Don't try it.
No
Don't
touches.
try it.
Understanding and hard work. Wow. For me, there's a lot, but I think this year, the one thing I want to work on, procrastination. Procrastination. No. I think last year, at some point, no, it was too much. But no, this year I will try. I will try my best to not procrastinate, and when something needs to get done, I just get it done.
Yeah.
I need to say, oh, I relax more. My guy, I relax more.
Small turns into big thing.
So
You
I
open
think.
your eyes last minute.
No. I think that's one thing I'm looking forward to. If I want to, remove. I think last year I would not say it not really hit me at the beginning, but I'm surprising like this year it don't really start. You have to the procrastinate already start now from the no.
You have to deal with it.
Yeah, I need to.
Before it swallows you.
I need to, and also I think for me the problem why I procrastinate most of the time is just that so many times I have a lot I want to get done.
That's what I actually want to say that before you. Like, I think like when those when procrastination barely hits us is when you have a lot to do.
Yeah.
Because like it comes. I don't know if it senses or if it has eyes. Then it just comes like, okay, this guy has a lot of things to do. If I can penetrate into now, you'll be confused of what you can do. By then you'll be shuffling your time. Okay, let me wait 1 more hour. I'll do this. This is not the right time. Let me wait again.
This one. I think I can say that sometimes I can multitask, but sometimes there's a lot to do. The brain is working too much. The brain is thinking about this. The brain is thinking about that. The brain is thinking about, okay, how can we do this? Now, okay, start one. We'll start this one.
Finish them.
No, finish them.
Halfway done.
Sometimes not even just the tip. You just start on the tip. Don't think any other thing, guys. When I say the tip, just the tip. Just the tip. And then move to this next one, the tip. Then move to this one. Now I will say, okay, now it's time for myself. I'll start to relax.
That's it.
That time for myself, my guy, nothing now, just be there. I will start to, now I have a lot of things now on ground, a lot of projects now on ground, which I need to do. Okay, now, the moment now to go back to it is the problem now. That's when I've started it. But now, going back to them now for what I've started now, I'll start procrastinating. Okay, maybe I'll enter this one small. I'll remove myself, enter this one small. So, I think, I try to manage my. You know one funny thing that happened to me today. I woke up early today, so I was like, okay, by by 8 to 12, there's this thing I wanted to go take in the university, and I was like, okay, from 8 to 12, I will do this, I will do that, right? I was like, okay, let me start. I calm down. So okay, let me start. I tried for like 1-2 hours. The brain started working again. I was like, this is the thing I need to do. You know, I don't want to say I don't manage my time. I try my best to manage my time, but it's like, I don't know, and then by that 12 now, I'm still doing the other things I need to do. So then I had to push that whole time to say, okay, now the university, I'll just go by 4. And now I go by 4, the day is what? The day is done.
Finish.
The day is done. You see? So I think I'll try to work on that. And maybe I'll try to have more of that. You know, just drop some things and just one task at a time, one thing at a time. I don't know why it's happened to me like just this beginning. Usually it's not like that, you know. At
That
least
is the sign that you really have to work on.
the thing just come to me like this January now. We already start but now normally it doesn't happen like that for me, right? It doesn't happen like that, but this one it just hit me so early. But it's okay.
It just says that 2023 was still holding you back.
No, it's not what you mean. I lie.
You just need to release
We already
yourself.
crossed over.
That lie. You know,
It's still
it's
holding him back.
No,
It's
it's
not
not
happening
holding me.
anytime.
We already crossed
No,
over.
I think
There's
for
no
me,
way.
in 2023, I did not procrastinate. I did not that much. And like it did not, like even though it happened, but it's not something that happened in the beginning. You understand? It's not something that just suddenly happened. But I think maybe sometimes I feel like it's the, you know, the theme for this year for my church now, a greater expectation.
Expectation,
So I think that greater expectation now is already working. You know, so that great expectation of this, of that, of this, of that, a lot. So, but it's okay. We don't start them, we finish them.
Yeah.
All right, guys. All right. So we have talked about the plan. We've talked about the experience. We talked a little more about family. So, you know, I feel like this is my favorite part. Motivation. As we finish this segment, you know, the segment for this time, finish it. So, what motivation do you think that we can give to people out there for this 2024?
Easy.
It's easy. This is the easy part. For me, this is my favorite part.
Just look back at what you did on 2023.
You say what?
Just look back at what you did in 2023, okay? And based on everything you have done last year, just analyze what you really think that would help you in this year. You know, if it has to be from last year or something that you just discover. It's still new year that you just discover. Make sure you master yourself in that thing and put work into it. And yeah, especially like the good thing to do when a year is finishing is work on those issues that you have been having, so that the new year you will start fresh.
Do you think you should work on it or just let it go?
No, work on it, because I feel like sometimes when you just let it go, it might come again.
Right?
Yeah, so you really have to work on it, and yeah, that's the only way. That's one of the motivation for me. I'm giving this to you guys, so follow it. Yes or yes?
You have no choice. Follow it.
Wow.
You have no choice.
All right. I'll open the floor to you guys.
The motivation for this year is not something big. It's not something that should make you like overthink. It's just two things: free your mind, do the
I
talk.
think I'll take this one.
Free your mind, do the talk.
Hey,
Free your mind.
Daniel.
Free your mind. Do the talk.
Hey,
When I hear am,
hey, Daniel.
Daniel, you see. I think that
This year is
touches.
coming hot, or
It's
Daniel.
hot.
That touches is still working.
Are you sure you don't want to, add some touches this year?
That's enough.
Okay.
To become heavier, more heavier than that.
For me, I would say I'll give advice and motivation on two things. I would say first of all, we should learn. most of us we get stuck in where we are, whereby because no man is a self-made. At a point in our life, we benefit or we learn from each other. Um, there's a popular phrase that says, when you don't learn when you don't learn the word of God, you won't be able to know the will of God. So we have to learn, start learning, seek around, seek for help, for we to grow in whatever specification we are. And second one, which is what I said I'm working on for this year, should be we have to be intentional in what we are doing. Whatever you are doing, you have to be intentional. You have to know the purpose, the reason you are doing this. Whether you are working for yourself, whether you are working for someone else, you should know the purpose why you are getting yourself into that. That's it for me. Thank you.
Basically, it's like knowing your value.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think even knowing your value, you need to put value on yourself first. Before, because there's a difference when somebody leaves the room,
Yeah.
and then you can tell that this person has left the room.
Yeah.
While there are some situations whereby some persons leave the room, their
And nothing
presence
has
is
changed.
not even
Yeah.
felt like.
That what you said, I would say, I totally agree. It works in both ways. But for my own opinion, I would say definitely, I'll first of all say I want to know my value first. But it works however you place it. I would say I would want to know my value first. If I've discovered myself, know my value, then will I be able to place that value? You get? Because now I've studied who I am. So wherever I go, I know that okay, this is who I am. This is what I want.
Putting value on yourself, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So for me, something light and something easy. You already study here. Me and you already study here. All of us already study here.
Yeah.
Do not procrastinate. Do not what?
Procrastinate.
So we should try to, get it done one at a time. I'm getting there. I'm getting it done. I'm trying to be more productive and managing my time, for this year. Like I said, sometimes that's how I realize, because I feel like whatever thing that is happening to you at some point, you should know the solution. So now I've known the solution for this thing to say is proper time management, and know when to do this, when to do this, when to leave this, and then of course, you get it done. So have a wonderful year. Do we have anything else we want to say? Anything else?
No, we're good.
You're good.
So we are good to go, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do something. We're gonna just wish the people a happy New Year, and then we can end this section.
Okay.
Wait, do we need a countdown? No, right? Do we need a countdown? All right. Okay. Let's go. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for following us, and please do not forget to share, to like, and also
Right.
drop your comments.
Everything.
Yeah.
So give us something. You can also comment. Tell us something about your experience of last year and how you skate through it, and also what is your expectation for this year, and also how do you can still even help anyone here about
Yeah.
what we said. You can give us something if you know that okay, I've passed through this level before. As we all agree to, we are growing every day.
Yeah.
We are growing
Definitely.
every day. So if you feel like okay, you're watching us and then you have gone through this before, there's a solution to it, just give it to us. We'll be glad to share it to other people. All right, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day wherever you're watching us for. We're gonna wish you a happy year. Woo! On ourselves.